It's 2:14 a.m. Your room is pitch black, except for the blue glow burning into your retinas. You aren't watching because you're interested. You're watching because you're afraid that if you sleep, tomorrow starts. We've all been there. You're exhausted. Your eyes feel like they're filled with sand. Every rational part of your brain is screaming at you to close your eyes, yet your thumb keeps moving. Scroll, refresh, repeat. To an observer, it looks like a lack of discipline. They call you lazy or addicted, but they're wrong. In the world of psychology, this isn't a tech addiction, it's a desperate act of war. It's called Revenge Bedtime Procrastination, a term born from grueling 12-hour shifts. But it has become the defining epidemic of our modern hyper-connected age. Think about the structure of your day. From the moment your alarm shrieks at 7 a.m., you are in a state of constant surrender. You surrender your morning to traffic. You surrender your brain power to a boss who doesn't see your worth. You surrender your emotional energy to family demands and social expectations, and the endless pings of a world that thinks it owns your attention. By the time you finally sit on the edge of your bed, you realize something terrifying. You haven't lived a single hour for yourself today. The revenge is a silent late-night rebellion against a life where you feel like a passenger. You stay awake because it's the only time you actually exist as an individual, not as a resource, not as a worker, but as a human being. But this freedom is a trap. You are stealing from your future self to pay for a miserable present. The 11 p.m. scroll isn't rest. It's an attempt to hold on to a day that is already gone. You are trying to win a game that was rigged against you from sunrise. And the cost of this rebellion is higher than you think. It costs your health, your clarity, and your peace of mind. Why can't we just stop? The answer lies in a phenomenon called ego depletion. Think of your willpower like a phone battery. Every decision you make drains it. What to wear, how to phrase an email, suppressing the urge to snap at a coworker. By 11 p.m., you aren't just tired, you are willpower bankrupt. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for logic, has gone offline. You don't have the strength to do what's actually good for you, like sleeping. Instead, you do what's easiest. You grab the junk food of digital content. It's a frantic, low-quality attempt to steal back the autonomy the world took. But there's a darker paradox at play here. Nietzsche once remarked, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." But when your how consists of a life without boundaries, your mind begins to starve. This late-night scrolling is emotional malnutrition. You are hungry for freedom. So you settle for pixels. You settle for the illusion of control. If you're the person who always says yes to others, you're saying no to yourself. Your nighttime is the only sanctuary you have left, the only place you can't be reached. You aren't staying up because you love the night. You are staying up because you dread the morning. You fear the moment the sun rises and you have to put the mask back on, performing for your boss, your family, your friends, living a script you didn't write. This cycle creates what we call a debt of the soul. When you don't say no during the day, your brain forces a yes at night. A yes to one more video, one more meaningless thread, one more dopamine hit. You're trying to fill a spiritual void with a 6-inch screen, but you cannot cure a life of overextension with a night of undersleeping. You're trying to heal a broken bone with a bandage made of blue light. The light tells your brain it's daytime, while your soul knows it's the end of the world. The ghost in the machine isn't the technology, it's you trying to find your way home. Home to a version of yourself that doesn't feel like a cog in a clock. But the clock keeps ticking and the debt keeps growing. It's time to stop the bleeding. It's time to take back the hours you gave away. The exit from this cycle isn't a better sleep hack or a phone locker. The cure is radical self-governance, owning your no so you can cherish your yes. Stop viewing sleep as a loss of time and start viewing your daytime as a series of sacred choices. True peace comes from reclaiming your 3 p.m. Build a wall around your time. When you finally own your day, you won't need to steal from your night. Rest is your birthright. If this reached you in the dark, let it be the sign you needed. Put the phone down. Reclaim your tomorrow. Subscribe to join us on this journey. Sleep well. You've earned your peace.